Today's horoscope from 𝐘𝐑𝐄, Sagittarius, June 8, 2025. Venus enters your solar house today, for a visit until July 4th. There can be much enjoyment of your career or the pursuit of long-term goals in the weeks ahead. You may be drawing upon your people's skills more than usual in your work during this cycle. This transit sometimes coincides with rewards, awards, or relationship status changes. Today, you can be pleasantly focused on a special cause, the future, or a dream close to your here. Communications are more balanced than usual. You can offer great advice, inspire others, or be inspired by friends and connections. You're quick to get serious and intimate. Activities or ideas shared with friends, networks, or groups can be uniquely healing and helpful. You can have a stronger sense of community or friendship, and you might nurture a relationship with honesty and acceptance. A Mercury Chiron transit helps you see the bigger picture on a matter, and it can mean filling in some of the blanks. As the planets move through the sky, they activate different frequencies and energies for you. Yesterday, sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance, pleasure, and joy, ventured into your solar house. On one hand, this will turn your attention away from your personal and romantic life to your professional one. But the best way to harness this energy is to be sure to give time, service, and gifts to the one who your heart adores. They will resonate with it and be especially supportive of you as you continue to reach your greatest ambitions. Your interpersonal skills put others to shame. You have a way of making people feel comfortable. Get out there and woo clients, charm customers, and butter up the boss. Work your magic. Building the habits that foster good health is the most important thing you can focus on right now. Whatever you love to do that is good for you, biking, running, sailing, yoga, horseback riding, you name it, make it easy to get to in your life. Learn how to support yourself by putting your energy where you stand to profit. If you love yoga, get your own yoga mat and water bottle so that you are fully prepared whenever the mood strikes. Take time to consider whether or not you give the relationships you have with your family enough time and care. While your casual friendships often take a great deal of your time and energy, these important people need to have some, as well. You are apt to be more aware of this with the presence of the day's vibration. Rather than just thinking about it all, take the initiative to spend time with your family. It doesn't need to be a long time, just quality time. The moon is still separating from a friendly aspect to Pluto in your relationship sector yesterday as its only visit to your communication sector, while the sun is in your friendship sector, puts them in harmony today. This was always a powerful time for all aspects of personal and professional networking, friendship and relationship building. And you also have Mercury, the planet of communication, on board. The moon is making it even easier to connect. With the sun and moon in harmony, this creates a sense of confidence and optimism that allows you to see the best in others, enhancing all your interactions. For the second time this year, Venus, the planet of love, leaves an adventurous part of your chart today, ending her longest mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together in 8 years. Having returned in early February for what is normally a 24-day visit, the months since then have left you with something that you can hold on to. At least until next week's romantically charged full moon. Sagittarius, movement doesn't have to mean distance. Your quote of the day: adventure can happen even in familiar places. Your color of the day is bright cerulean, light and agile. Lucky numbers: 3, 9, 15. A spontaneous offer or conversation could spark new ideas. Reignite a creative fire that's been on pause. You don't need a ticket to explore. Start with your mind. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for June 8, 2025, a day that carries the quiet strength of self-awareness and the gentle push toward growth. Whether today is a day of rest or reflection for you, or you're knee-deep in a busy schedule, there's a message here that invites you to listen closely to the rhythm of your own energy. Today isn't about rushing toward goals or chasing external validation. It's about finding clarity in the small moments and reconnecting with your sense of inner direction. The cards drawn for today are the Star, Knight of Cups, 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Magician. We begin with the Star, one of the most healing and hopeful cards in the deck. This is the energy of calm after the storm, the deep breath after a long emotional journey. If you've been navigating uncertainty or emotional overwhelm lately, this card comes as a sign that renewal is available to you now. The star encourages you to trust that things are aligning behind the scenes, even if you can't see the results yet. Think of it like planting seeds. You water them daily, even before the first green shoot appears. Today is about faith, not blind faith, but the kind that comes from remembering your resilience. You've made it through before. You'll do it again. The Knight of Cups then flows in, bringing emotional movement, creativity, and romantic energy. This card often appears when your heart is leading you somewhere new, maybe a budding idea, a meaningful connect, or even a creative project that's starting to stir again. If you've been feeling called to express something through words, art, affection, or even a difficult truth, this is your permission. Say what you need to say, in the way only you can. The Knight of Cups doesn't rush, he feels deeply and moves with intention. Let today be one where you lead with empathy, both for others and yourself. Next is the Four of Swords, which invites pause and restoration. You might feel the need for a break, today mental, emotional, or physical, and this card reassures you that rest is not laziness, it's preparation. It reminds me of those moments when we finally stop pushing and let ourselves exhale. Have you ever had a creative idea come to you after you gave yourself a quiet moment? That's the Four of Swords at work. It's about space to hear your own thoughts, to process your feelings, to not be on all the time. If you've been moving non-stop, consider unplugging even briefly. What do you discover in stillness? The Seven of Pentacles brings us to a reflective place. This card speaks to patience, long-term vision, and evaluating your efforts. It's that moment when you look around at what you've been building and ask yourself, is this still aligned with who I'm becoming? Sometimes we plant seeds that grow beautifully but not in the way we expected. Today is a good time to check in with your goals, not from a place of pressure, but from a place of curiosity. If something feels like needs tweaking, trust your instinct. Growth isn't linear, it spirals, shifts, and asks us to evolve with it. Finally, we're gifted with the Magician, a card full of potential and power. The Magician reminds you that you already have the tools you need to create something meaningful. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment or have everything figured out. If there's something on your heart, an idea, a decision, a conversation, it's likely ready to take shape. The Magician says, use your voice. Your skills, your presence. You are far more capable than you've been giving yourself credit for. Start small if you need to, but start. Together, these cards tell a story of healing, emotional movement, rest, thoughtful reassessment, and empowered action. It's a day to be soft with yourself, to trust that your efforts are not wasted, and to remember the magic that's already within you. Even if you don't see the full picture yet, today's energy encourages you to stay connected to your vision and your heart. Take a moment now. What part of today's reading spoke to you most? Is there an area in your life where you're being asked to rest, realign, or recommit? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Even sharing one small insight can spark something in someone else watching. And if nothing else, let this be your gentle reminder that your presence in this world matters. Your progress, even when invisible, is real. Your voice deserves to be heard. You don't need to be anyone but yourself, and that is more than enough. Keep going, at your own pace, with your own light. We're all walking this path together.